Hello everyone, Rainier Games here with yet another Planetbase episode. This is then episode 5, and in the last episode we did manage to make, if I remember correctly now, we did make this dome, I believe, and we also made a control center, and also made some more improvement to power, which, if I remember correctly, it's been a little time since I played now, or got time to record. Sometimes I should maybe almost just watch my previous video, at least the ending of it, to figure out where we actually was. But in this episode I kind of want to get closer to get these ones, the anti-meteorite laser, which then would prevent meteorites from hitting our domes. Of course, we haven't been hit by a meteorite yet, but I'm hoping to avoid that. So we gotta be working fast on that. Let us see. Would we like to do a trade? I can see there's some ore here. Maybe we should give at least that. And then let's cash out the rest. Like so. Then I get a little ore. I don't want to trade too much food quite yet. Of course, this one is really piling up. But just in case, so we have a little buffer in case we are increasing our population here. Okay, so what I also want to do is I want to make a security console in the control room here, or control center. And these ones are very important too. The radio, I'm not quite sure what they all do. Let's quickly check here. I think we can go here. And then radio. A way to contact vessels traveling near your planet. Okay, so that would actually lead to more people and so on. Most likely. But we're gonna have control center, control center. How much did that cost? Okay, one of each. Not too bad. And the telescope is the one we really need. So we're gonna have at least 3 telescopes in the start. I don't know if that's like overkill or not, but we're gonna build it anyway. And the ones that actually are operating the telescope consoles is actually engineers, and I don't think we have that many engineers actually. Let us check here. Engineers, we're only at 3, so we're gonna go on colonist, and we're gonna have 100% engineers. And the reason why we want some engineers is, first off, so they can make some parts, do some services on our buildings, and also construct, while also keeping track of meteorites that are potentially hitting our base. So then they will control the lasers and shoot the meteorites before they hit our base. And also I do believe the lasers require a little power, so it's important for us to keep that in mind, that we always have power available. Okay, and let us see then. The main problem, as always, is the metal. We have metal working here, and I would almost assume we have metal working here too. Yes. We could potentially upgrade this one, giving it 2 more metal. I don't think we need that much bioplastic yet, so we could just leave that at only 2. Of course, we have a lot of storage, I mean. But still, I think we're fine. Okay, and while those are building, we're gonna be planning out our next step, and that is a telescope. And I'm not quite sure how far it reaches. So what I want is, I kind of want to want one over here. I'm not quite sure. And I don't really want to block this pathway, because we might be building domes this way, and having this one here could potentially ruin it. So, you know what? Let's build one here. And also, let's build one. First off, I actually want to speed up the time, because so we get some more stuff going. Let us build one oxygen generator out of water. Okay, that's nice. Always nice. Let's build one over here, closest to the wall as possible, like so. And yeah, we're missing iron for this one too. We're missing a lot of iron. And we got 3 engineers. Okay. Next step, turn it off. I don't have that much control over my colony right now, so don't want to risk running out of food or oxygen. I think we're gonna have 30 plus 30, that is 60, and then plus 20, that is then 80. So we are still far and very in the safe zone, but don't want to risk anything. Okay, is the control room done now? Okay, we're still missing 1 metal. We have improved this one, so now we can have a lot more metal going on. Food-wise, we could maybe have some more biologists, maybe. Or maybe not, I think they're just fine. But some more workers wouldn't be bad. We could also improve the beddings. I haven't counted the beds lately, but I don't think it's an issue. Because, as I've said earlier, not all of them do sleep at the same time. So I don't think that is an issue right now. Is there any some kind of the stats? I would like to see some grids, charts. There we go. Yeah. Is this the consumption or is this the production? Yeah, that's a good question. Power storage, okay. Colonists, yes. Meals. Okay, I can. I love charts. I really love them. But they don't tell me too much now. I think it's how much we're producing and how much colonists we're getting and so on. So producing-wise, we're producing more food? Or are we consuming? Because I haven't increased anything. I'm not quite sure. Okay, how many power storages did we have? We have 1 there and we have 1 over here. So we only have 2. So it would be nice having more, but one thing at a time. We're lacking metal, so we need to prioritize certain things over others. We have 5 metal here. Why aren't you guys putting it up? Okay, you're actually coming with it now. Very nice. Now go to bed. And let us see. When I make 1 telescope, I think then we should be able to actually make the anti-meteorite laser. And that should show a like an area where it will shoot down meteorites. At least how I remember it. And then after we have this area secure, we're gonna work a little bit with power, and then we're gonna bring in tourists and so on. I think should be the next step. I kind of want to buy some metal from you, and I kind of want to sell my medical plants. Should I buy some ore too? How much ore do I have? I have 6. I don't think ore is the main problem right now. So let us get some cash from that. I'm still keeping the food, but maybe I can sell some starch. And yeah, you don't have enough cash for that. I would actually like that one, the constructor robot. Patent. Could I? No, I cannot afford that. Well, too bad. Yeah, I don't want to sell anything else. So, yeah. I can exchange it with ore. Sure. And let us see, is there anything else I would like? Gun is always nice, though. Construction robot, no. Let us just remove some of these then, and 1 cash. And let us trade. Okay. This one should be recharging again. Yes, very good. And so is that one. Of course, that one first, and then this one, they don't recharge at the same time. And let's see, have they built any telescopes? No. But they can build one here now. So please do it. There they are. And when this sign is showing over it, it means a person is working? No, unoperated. So for it to work then is that there needs to be an engineer sitting at one of these consoles monitoring the telescope. So that's why it's important to have a few, and then have a few engineers actually working. So as you can see, he's sat down now. And he is controlling this one. And we have a 60% chance of detect disasters like sandstorms and also meteorites. And then the next step is the laser, which is actually a little expensive. And as you can see, there's a range over there, and it's a lot larger than I first expected. But that is just good in our favor. It goes for our favor. In our favor. For our favor. Let's see. I want to build one. Can I make a bigger one? No, you can't. First off, we do want one over here. That is for sure. But we also want one maybe over here. We don't want them to laugh too much, so we might build another one over here. So this area then is protected. And then if we have one over here, then this area here is protected. So we're gonna be linking one to the landing pad here. And as you can see now, none of these are operational. And that is because all our engineers have gone to bed. And that could potentially be a danger. Say if most of our people are sleeping, and then a meteorite hits that dome, then we're more or less doomed. So we need to set up. I don't know if we can set up shifts, but we need to do something to prevent total disaster. Maybe I want to do some selling of starch, as we apparently can't produce that much bioplastic anyway. We're making too much starch compared to how much bioplastic we're actually producing. So I'm just gonna get a lot of cash. Thank you. And you don't have anything more that I'm interested in, so I'm gonna do that trade. And they're building the laser here. Apparently I had one of these semi-construct something, but we're gonna allow it to be constructed now. So we're gonna fire up this one again. So now the engineers will be allowed to build in this one. And when I'm thinking of it, we need to control how much of them are constructed. As you can see, it would create infinity of them. And I don't really want that. So I'm gonna have 20, 20. And the same with guns, I'm gonna have 10 guns at all times. Alright, and then we should have some engineers working, yeah. Very good. And that should make the laser then, and yeah, a little over half of the base should be protected from meteorites. This area here is a very risk zone, but we're gonna be building out here too, and then we're gonna get another laser, and then it should be safe. And let us see. Of course, it's not 100% safe, because if these are not operated, as you can see now, both these are operated, and then there's 84% chance. We're still not 100% in the safe zone. So we need some more telescopes and some more consoles and a lot more workers. But it's at least a little safer whenever we get this laser up. Okay, so we want to focus all our resources on that and also get some spares and so on going. So hopefully the engineers will focus on that. I think we should have around 6 engineers now. Yes. So 6 engineers, and yeah, there's not that many though in a way. If you're gonna think these should be operational, some of them should be out doing services on buildings, and Yeah, maybe we should increase it a little if we're gonna have people working here too. As you can see, they're all working here compared to in the factory here. So I'm actually gonna do one more request for engineers. I just need to think where what am I doing? There we go. I apparently for some reason didn't recognize the icon there. There. Engineers, yes. And of course we can't get engineers when there's a sandstorm. And this one is out of power. Like, these two are running on max now, and that is not enough to efficiently power our base here. As you can see, we're pulling 138, and these can only produce 130 on max together. This one produces 80, and this one 50. So we would want to make some more windmills too, or wind turbines, to power our base. Just in case it's night and everything goes to, yeah, shit. So that is something we definitely want to. But yeah, there's just so much we need to do. Could I fit one small in here? Why can't I fit one small in here? I would love to. I'm actually thinking, didn't I mention something? If I build a laser right here, I could potentially have the entire base secure, but in a way, one laser over here and then one laser over there. I think that's good too. And let us see, should we make another telescope over here? Yeah, let's do that. As now we're getting a lot of metal, so no worries. And I'm gonna put this one on high priority. Now the engineers will actually prioritize that one compared to the control center here. But we don't have any lasers anyway, so it doesn't matter if they see the meteorite coming, because we won't be able to stop it anyway. Okay, and let us see here. We are gonna have this one, and I did want it to be very close to the control center here. I'm just gonna place this one down. Okay. I was just curious about this little area here, but it did get cleared. So I'm gonna make a airlock, and it's gonna come in like so. And then, is that a colony ship? No, it's a trader ship. We're gonna have the starport right there, and connect those. And this should then be allowing bigger ships to enter our base here. And the trade ship has nothing I am quite interested in. But no, wait, I'm gonna sell my starch. Black base stock, but I do have all of these. Just gonna check something. Am I only allowed to trade stuff that is maybe in the storage? Maybe that is why I'm not showing my bioplastic and all that. Could be. But we're gonna sell some more starch. And we're gonna get some cash for it. Can I do 39? Okay, they don't have enough money for that. We're just gonna do it like so. And we're gonna do the trade. Oh, the speed has gone down. Every sandstorm or catastrophe, yeah, I can't spell that word for some reason. The speed goes down. So we need to remember to put it up again. And we have a laser here, and it should have a charge. But I'm not quite sure if that charge is enough to shoot down a meteorite. But it has a small buffer in itself, so that is at least good. Let us see. Then they're building the starport. Very good. And I don't trust my... Ooh. Yeah, and as you can see, nobody was manning the telescopes, and therefore this meteorite got to get in the area here, even though we have the laser. So we want to have a lot more engineers. And then the question is there a way to get some sort of shift? Milestones, techs, security control, landing, grid, charts. Grid. Oh, whoops. Don't kill the power now. Our status is decent. No. I can't really seem to find a way where you can do that. Let's see, how many colonies did we get? Got one new engineer. Okay. So we just need to have some engineers available and then hopefully have them work over here. Of course, now this one is done, so I'm gonna put this priority down and we're gonna put up this priority. So now they will prioritize sitting here a lot more. And our guards is also controlling the security controls, so they will detect if there's any bad people on board. On board, I mean here. Oh, that one pulls a lot of power. As you can see, the laser actually shot some there, so it could actually be a meteorite that was heading for this area, but we got to prevent it from hitting in close to our domes. I'm gonna disable that for now, even though we are gonna get a lot bigger ships and so on, but yeah, we don't need it quite yet. Gonna sell my starch again. We're selling our starch like crazy. And there, and take one back. And we're gonna go like so. And that should give us the possibility to buy a new patent whenever it's available. Very good. Okay, so the next building we should have is maybe a storage. A new storage again, I know. And it should be maybe here. As you can see, our other storages are full. So we kind of want to have another storage available there. But also we're going to have some tourists and so on. So we should have some signs. And we should also have some fun activities for the tourists. So I think we're gonna have, of course there's a cafeteria there, and they have these. And then they should have a bar, maybe. If you go this direction. We're gonna have a bar that way, and then the storage is there. So if there comes a trade ship, this will actually be able to transport goods out of here if we're selling something from this spot. I'm not quite sure if you can sort out items. I don't think so either. Recycle? No. We don't want to recycle. But if you disable buildings, it actually doesn't pull any power, so that is good. Everybody's going in a faster speed. Good, good, good. The grid is pulling power like crazy. Oh, and we got another meteorite. But our laser managed to stop it. Very good, so I feel a little more safe, but not 100%. And these are working at 94%, so one more telescope and this area should actually be safe. As long as we have workers, of course. So that's at least calming. And I kind of want the laser to be around here. I think this is a good spot, actually. So we're gonna build the laser just there. And connect it like so. And then we're gonna have a telescope actually over here too. I'm just gonna go to the larger ones. Yeah, we're gonna have it there. And connect that with them too. So now we have a little work again. But they should then have the entire area secure. And now I'm just building a lot, and it's gonna give the workers a lot of work to do, but I also want a farm. And I kind of want the farm, yeah, close to the storage. So we're gonna connect that one too. Like so. And also what I remembered, we should also have a gun safe. I'm gonna put the gun safe over here, so there will always be guns available for our guards. Because when tourists and so on are coming here, there will be guards very close to or stop them if there were to be any criminal activity or pirates invading our base. Yes, so now we have planned out a little bit more stuff here. Of course, what worries me when I'm expanding is actually the power usage, because everything I craft does require power. That is also a thing we need, is power. We can make a big windmill, but as you can see, they do require a lot of power. No, I mean power. I mean resources. So maybe we should have one over here. Are you bringing some engineers? Yes, you're bringing 2 engineers. And now I am gonna stop the colonists to enter again, as we want to have a little bit more control over here now. Control everywhere. Because the power is getting very close to depleted many times. And we made a bar over here. Yeah, that's right. So here we can make some more bar things, so our people can be happy. So we're just gonna make that, and we're gonna make some water drinking there, and we're gonna have some standing tables at the entrance, and we're gonna have some sitting spots over here, and we're gonna have a sitting spot and 2 standing spots, I guess. Have a little mixture, and then we're gonna have a drinking well in between everywhere. And then we can have a TV. No, we cannot apparently have a TV there. We're gonna put the TVs in later. Okay. And we got a trade ship again. So we're gonna press on you, and you don't sell us anything. I'm not quite sure about my food, but I do want the cash. But you know what? I'm gonna dismiss this one. Goodbye. Okay, and let's see, we're mostly in need of metal, but that didn't come as a shocker. And spares are very low. I'm just curious, but whenever we have made one more of these, I am actually gonna turn that one off again, because I don't think we should use the resources on that yet. Of course, I do believe we actually need those to make guns. Yeah, we actually need them to make guns. But for now, we're not gonna have too many people coming in, so we're not gonna be focusing too much on guns quite yet. Soon, but not quite yet. Okay. Good. Just checking if everything is functional. The power is dropping. We're just producing 11 now, so this one is dropping very, very fast. But the sun is soon up again, so I don't worry too much. At least, yeah, there we go. Come on. Kick up, kick up. We don't want to have a power shortage now. Come on. And there we go. Awesome. Okay, and a lot of the bioplast is actually going to this spot here, but nothing to worry about. People are gonna get happy, and you make veggies into alcoholic drinks, and they will enjoy their time over here, chit-chatting or whatever they do. Okie dokie. And let us see, I think I need one more control tower, or telescope. So I'm gonna make that. I'm I'm not going to make the radio yet, but I think that one actually requires a worker and not an engineer. And as you can see, they detected that there will be a sandstorm, but sandstorms don't worry me too much, so I'm not going to bother. There. And we've got a new trade ship. Let's see what they are selling. They're actually selling metal, which I kinda need. 90. Okay, that's 100. And then I request 7. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. Give them 20 meat for some metal, because most of the things I'm building now does require a little extra metal. At least the telescope here and so on. And I can see all of these ones are missing more metal than they are missing bioplastic. Okay. Yeah, so we're most likely gonna have a lot of power construction or production over there. And mostly a little bit here too, and more domes and so on here and over here. At least that's the plan. But of course we should hide away some power collectors and so on wherever we can fit that. Yes. But I think we've got a little more progress in this episode, but I think we're gonna be ending it there, guys. Little progress every episode, of course. It's the metal that's kind of holding us back a little. And we got a sandstorm, so I'm just gonna pause the game. So we're gonna start in a sandstorm more or less for the next episode. But yeah, I want to thank you for watching all the way to the end. And if you so did watch all the way to the end, you're just awesome. And the support is, as always, very, very appreciated. So thank you guys so much. And until next time, stay safe, guys. And bye.